welcome to Tech Tuesday. What we're going to do today is I want to kind of talk about the technology that is kind of at the center of my classroom right now, my multimedia class, and just kind of talk about the story about how we got it and what we really like about it. So here we go. So the camera that is kind of the center of our classroom is this Nikon D3300. And the story behind getting this camera, and like a lot of technology that we have, it came through different means. And then so last year, I had this idea of video concept for my social studies classroom. I love video. I grew up liking to make videos and to be in videos, and it's just a lot of fun. And so what I got excited about, and I got all my students excited about, was the idea of making videos in our social studies classroom to kind of make history come alive. And so now the deal is cameras can kind of be a little expensive, definitely out of the regular funds that we get for our classroom, anything that I could put toward it. And so I went to a means to get stuff for my classroom that I've been able to do time and time again, and that's through an organization called DonorsChoose.org. If you don't know much about DonorsChoose.org, there are a lot of different people that say different things about it, but basically what it is a teacher in, I believe it was New York, came up with this idea to create pretty much a way to crowdfund teacher projects. And so you just go on that website as a teacher, you say, these are the things that I need for my classroom. You pretty much write kind of a grant style essay, and they kind of guide you through all that. And you just say, this is what we need, this is why we need it, this is how my kids are going to benefit from it. And then what happens is you then are sharing that, and people can give to that. And so that's what I did. I put out this need for a camera, and people liked it. They really liked the idea. They started giving here and there. And all of a sudden, I got this guy who I didn't know, and he sent me a message, just heard about my project. And so what he did was he said, you know, the camera that you're getting, it's a little, it's a nice camera, but it may not be the best for your middle school classroom. And so I listened to him. Advice is great. And, even if you don't agree with everything about it, you kind of take what is good and then apply that. And so I told him, I said, hey, I really appreciate that. He recommended a couple different cameras. One was the Nikon D3300. And I told him, I said, people have already been funding this. We're about halfway there. And so I'm going to keep trying to fund this. And if it happens that it doesn't work out or I need to switch something, then I definitely will take your advice. And so the day came, I get this email, your project has been funded. And I'm like, what? That's crazy. And I got it while I was in my classroom. So I talked to my students. I said, hey, guess what? We got it. And they all start screaming and shouting. Principals come in the door like, what's going on? And we're like, we funded the project. And so it was just so exciting. But then I got an email from DonorsChoose saying, hey, congratulations on getting it funded, but the camera that you wanted is out of stock. You need to choose a different one. And so it's like, whoa, here it is, right? And so I went with it and got this camera, and it came with kind of a basic lens, a few different other pieces that came along with it, and I'm gonna tell you, it's been really good. It's a good, solid camera. Really appreciate this rubber grip, because I'm gonna tell you, I trust my students with this thing. And I let them go all around the school, taking pictures, getting video, and they have never brought it back after dropping it. They've always taken care of it. And I don't even put a strap on it. Like some teachers are like, you need to get a strap on that. I'm like, okay, I hear you, right? I'm taking that advice. But what things I like about it, I like this rubber grip. I like the just the functionality of it all. Works really well for my kids. I'm able to say, all right, turn it on, click video mode, and click record, and you're good with video. Taking pictures, we've worked with manual, so you can run through all the manual settings, but you also have auto, and you have no flash. You have ones where you can set it where it's high speed, so you can get action shots. and so it's worked really well. It's got a good sized LCD in the back, so like that. It is not a touchscreen, which my students think everything is a touchscreen nowadays, but it's not. It's good. It does not flip out, which would be great, especially with our video stuff. But like I said, works really well for what it is. I'm able to shoot in RAW format, and so we're able to get all of the details in, and that works really well. Able to shoot 1080p, which works really well for what we do. May look to possibly get 4K in the future, but right now this has been super good to us. It has inputs for microphones, and so sound is not horrible, but when we're doing, like, we do our video announcements, we do interviews and stuff like that, we just click in our mic right there. I can use that for lapel mics, or use it for just a mic to position right here to get interview audio, and it works super well. So like I said, I like it a lot. Works really well for us. I think it's a great beginner camera. Now it can do a lot more than that, but it really works for what we need it for. So I definitely recommend it. I think it's really good, and it's fun when I'm out in the hallways snapping pictures, and the kids, they think it's hilarious, and they love just the atmosphere that this camera has created. So anyway, if you like this video, go ahead and click that, just that little button down there. It says like. Just click on that, smash it, right, so it really knows that you like it. And if you want to subscribe, I'm going to try to be coming out every Tuesday with Tech Tuesday.